Hi there, Dr. Paul Hjort from Hjort Chiropractic, and we're doing some basic core strengthening exercises today. These are great exercises for everybody to do. Now, we always recommend them for people with back pain, but everybody really should do these to help prevent back pain. And it's one of the best things you can do if you've had a back injury to prevent future problems. So lay flat on your back here, Carrie. So the first thing we'll do is a stretch. This is a flexion stretch. This a lot of times helps release muscle tension in the lower back, so bring your knees up to your chest. So this stretch you can do with both knees and then one knee at a time. You should never feel pain with this, and when you do these stretches, you should hold the stretches each for 30 seconds. So it's important to stretch long and gentle as opposed to short and hard like most people tend to want to stretch. Okay, now let's get on to the meat and potatoes, the exercises. So lay flat on your back here and bring your knees up a little bit, both knees up. Now we're going to do a partial curl up here. We never want to do a full sit-up because that stresses your back too much. So lift your head and shoulders off the table or off the floor, okay? Now you feel a little fatigue coming in your abdominal muscles?
Yes.
Good. Now you don't want to do this too long and too hard. The beauty of these exercises is that everybody can do them to their own level of fitness. So you don't want to have any pain with any of these exercises. If you start to feel fatigue a little bit, then you'll just lay back and let it relax. Good. And then you can repeat it again several times to your tolerance. So the whole idea behind these exercises is to repetitively fatigue these muscles over time. And if you do that for weeks and months, you'll build the core strength and help prevent back injuries. So that's good. We want to ease into things when we start out. The next thing we'll do is bridging. So for this, you tighten your buttock muscles, yep, and lift your buttock a little bit, not quite so high. You don't want to arch your back there. That's good. Okay, so when you start out with this, you probably feel it in your hamstrings maybe, in your buttocks. If you feel any pain, you back off a little bit, okay? For some people, if you're really deconditioned, you might not even get your butt off the floor here. But Carrie looks like she's pretty strong already. Now, let it relax all the way down. Rest for a second, because I want to show a different way to do this. When you get to the point where this is easy, let's try it again. Now keep your pelvis stable, and let's stick this leg straight out. There. So that's basically twice as hard to do. And so if having both feet flat on the floor is too easy for you, then you start making it harder. And with this, you can alternate. Now, do the other leg. Yep, just go back and forth, keeping good form and keeping everything stable. So once again, you do this until you fatigue the muscles. The nice thing about this exercise is you can just go from side to side, fatigue one side, go back to the other side, back and forth. Okay, very good. Now the next thing we'll do is called side bridging. So roll over on your right side. Keep your torso straight, put your feet behind you, your knees 90 degrees. Go straighten out that torso a little bit. There we go. Now let's get that elbow straight down beneath your shoulder. Yeah, hand out in front here, but get the forearm. You get up on your elbow so it's right.
Oh, underneath.
There we go. Yeah, we'll do it kind of like this. Okay?
Oh, okay.
There we go. So, side bridging, you don't want to do this if you have a bad shoulder. And if it hurts your shoulder, you stop. Now just lift your pelvis up off the floor. Is that hard? That's good. Okay, and when that starts to fatigue, don't push it too hard, just relax it and rest and do again. Okay? Okay, you can relax it. So you can do an isometric contraction, hold a long time. I prefer to have people go up and down until they fatigue. Now, a variation of this exercise, when this gets to be too easy for you, you put both feet straight out. Okay, now go up and get your knees off the floor too. That's a little tougher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a little too much for you right now.
Yep.
So you probably want to go off your knees and do this for a few weeks first of all every day.
Engaging your core.
Yep, until you strengthen. And then you can make that tougher by going off your ankles. Okay, that's great. Now the last one we're going to do today is prone planking. So we'll go off your knees again to start out with. Okay? very good form. And once again, no pain here. We'll start out with the knees, and once that gets to be easy, we can go down and go off the feet or the toes. So it might be that you can only go off your knees and hold that for 5 or 10 seconds at a time. That's fine. You know, you work up to your ability. So one of the beautiful things about these core strengthening exercises is they're very simple. You can do them at home. You know, they're safe if done properly, and they are really effective. So if you work at these exercises every day or twice a day even, and start out maybe just a few minutes a day, and build that up to maybe 10 or 15 minutes twice a day, they can have a great effect in the long run, help prevent back pain. So, thanks for watching our YouTube video today. We'd like to see you at Hjort Chiropractic if we can help you. We offer free consultation. Like us on Facebook, and if you want to check out our YouTube videos, sign up for that also. All right, thank you.